welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Sandra Benson, and with me today I have Patricia from Vogue Design, Bridal Design Dress Shop. And hello, Patricia, how are you today?
Oh, fine, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, glad to have you here. Tell us a little bit about the design shop and a little bit about what you do.
Well, Vogue is a very unique shop. Unique because I basically do custom made. Anything and what your heart desires, I can produce for you. When you come into Vogue and buy anything or order anything from me, you can walk out with exactly what you're expecting. So it's very, very unique. It's a lost art, but I'm glad I can still do it.
The product that you're providing are for primarily what clients?
I do anything and everything. Vogue specializes in all special occasions.
Okay.
I've done baptismal,
okay.
little baptismal outfits. I've done all kinds of suits, just white suits for a special occasion. I do everything because I do all the patterns. I do all the basic design.
Okay.
And I do the illustration. I show my customers a picture or an illustration of what they would like, and we go from there.
So if someone has in their mind a dress that they can't seem to find anywhere, they know the fabric possibly that they want, but they definitely know a style, you are able to start with a design from their concept and move on from that. So what's the process? How do they get a hold of you?
Yeah, well, absolutely. When first they get a hold of me by calling me, you know. The Vogue shop is right on Main Street Village.
Okay.
It's very accessible, it's wonderful, it's right parallel to 278. And yes, they usually come to me. For instance, I have a wedding right now. The bride came in with a definite photo of what she would like for her bridesmaids.
Okay.
And I took the photo and I did the pattern on it. I did a first fitting, which is usually what you do just to make sure that everything is the way you want it. And I fitted it to one of the bridesmaids. It fit beautifully. Nice. And I went on from there and I cut 5 more because there's 6 bridesmaids. So it's really a really easy process. Once you get the first pattern done, then I can grade the other patterns to the different sizes.
Okay, I'm sure people are thinking it has to be quite a bit more expensive to have a custom design versus just something that they would pull off the rack. And I'm sure there are differences in the pricing, but is it that much more expensive?
No.
Okay.
No. And like I always say, my first question is always, what's your budget? And I try to stay in the budget as much as possible. It doesn't have to be silk. It doesn't have to be a lot of fabric. And really, it's all up to you. Yes, custom made, of course, there's, you have to make a pattern. That pattern costs money because that's a very basic technical use in making a dress or any kind of garment. And you do have to be knowledgeable. You have to know how to do it. And yeah, there's a lot of professional details that go into doing a custom-made garment. Absolutely, but it's not pricey, as all my clients can tell you who have had a dress made by me.
Okay, as far as haute couture, that is a phrase that I know that you're familiar with, and yes. I'm sure that our viewers aren't. Tell us a little bit about that, and I know you specialize in that.
Yes, haute couture, it's something that actually it's not, today it's not really implemented. Haute couture was part of the big designers, Coco Chanel, Yves Saint Laurent, all these great designers. They specialize in haute couture. Haute couture means high fashion, and high fashion means the best, most beautiful fabrics, the best workmanship available, and everything done to perfection and style. And it's something that today you can't really say. People, of course, all the designers want to stay with that phrase, but that phrase doesn't really mean or represent the products. And I do specialize in it because I had the best teachers in the world.
Tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, I went to school, I went to FIT, Fashion Institute of Technology in New York.
Okay.
I wasn't sure of what I wanted to do, but I thought I did want to go into architecture. And when I went into the Fashion Institute and started learning, taking all the basic courses for architecture, there were some courses there for fashion illustration. And I love to draw. I always did aquarelles and beautiful little, drawings. And I just decided to take a few courses. And some of the designers at that time, Pauline Trégère, who's a very well-known Haute Couture designer at that time, came into my classes and thought I had a tremendous talent and thought I was wasting my time in architecture. Wow. And she pulled me out and said, you should go into fashion design. And she took me in as an apprentice in her shop. And from that day on, I thought, I think I am in the right business now.
That's amazing. That's
yes.
That's quite an art. You are holding a couple of brochures here.
Yes.
I'm sure you want to talk a little bit about.
Yes, these are just wonderful cosmetic lines that I have expanded my whole concept of my bridal boutique with. They are.
So you're taking it through the gambit of making people beautiful.
Absolutely. When I feel sometimes like the psychologist in my field, because a lot of the ladies that come through the doors of Vogue have all a personal story, and they all want this particular dress that's going to make them really look, feel fantastic and look fantastic. And in addition to that, I have just added these beautiful mineral cosmetics. They're natural cosmetics. They are wonderful anti-aging products that I have added to my packages.
Okay.
And I'm doing really well with them, and the experience that the ladies are having with this is wonderful. So I'm really happy about that.
Well,
and they keep coming back now for the cosmetics.
Yeah, that's terrific. All women are trying to do things to obviously have their skin look
absolutely
younger, feel better, lose the wrinkles.
Right. The best thing about it is that they're really pure, natural, full of vitamins, and they're really just wonderful. They're affordable. And we try to have a cosmetic mineral cocktail party for the ladies.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Every month. So the next one is June 8th. So
June 8th,
ladies,
okay.
Look for the invitations.
How do you advertise that? Is it a private invitation, or?
We do evites. If anyone who's registered with me on my on an email, we send an evite and let them know exactly. June 8th, you can give us a call at 843-681-7722, and we can put you down on the list. And we just have a big party, cocktail party for the ladies. We do makeovers, and it's really fun.
Also, can they try on the dresses if there's dresses? Do you do little shows like that?
Yes, absolutely. I try and do all kinds of anything to bring the Vogue out to the public, because you can do a lot of advertisement and put yourself out in every magazine, and still there are people who walk in and say, I never knew you were here.
They can get a hold of you online, is that correct?
Yes,
you have a
absolutely.
website.
I have a website,
approached
yes.
and it was a very easy to access website. So tell us a little bit about how they can get through to the website, and one more time about your special event on June 8th.
Yes, like I said, martini mineral cocktails on June 8th, and it's just a fun night for the ladies. It's on a Wednesday night. It's always ladies' night, and we're going to do a lot of makeovers and give away little prizes, but basically introduce you to these wonderful products. And then, of course, it's been a wonderful season for me with the brides and the mother of the brides, bridesmaids, parties, cocktails, short dresses, long dresses.
And they can see everything. That is
yes, absolutely. Always free to come in and just take a look around and try whatever you please, or give me an idea. I can make it for you.
Great. Thanks, Patricia. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be right back on Talk of the Town.